Hello everyone, and welcome to Truly Bedrock Season 2. This is episode 17. And we are over here once again in our little nether tunnel-y area. Last episode we started work on the nether tunnel itself, at least the design portion. And we did put down some carpets and get it spawn-proof. And then I dug this area out and we built this little tunnel here. And I asked you guys for your opinions, and most of you said you liked it. Shiny was the only one that really commented on this section in particular. Said she really liked it. I really liked it. Some of these little holes, like looking up into there and looking into this section here, I think we're going to leave that alone. But I did go through and trim out all of the magma blocks. I added in some nether quartz and some nether gold ore. And I really like the way this is looking. I did try to fix this area here because it was a pretty hard line from us digging up and having our tunnel going above us here. The last little thing that I'd like to do is add these guys in a few locations. I think this would look pretty cool. And I'm not sure the length on which I want this to hang down, so what we're going to do is let them grow, and then we can trim them back and put some string if we want to. But we're not going to put very many. Maybe one hiding there. Perfect. So that is this tunnel or bridge up to the castle pretty much completed. Now, as you can see, I mean, we got a little bit that we could trim out. Give me some of those blocks back. We got a little bit that we could kind of shape like that right there. That was kind of a real rough shape. But we did get rid of all of the different things I added in. Like I said, the quartz and stuff. I did leave some holes because I like them. And I started working on kind of blending, as you can see, the blackstone and the netherrack coming in here. Blending this into what is going to be an actual tunnel. And this is the design I was kind of talking about last episode. This right here, I had to comment to put it in the gold because it looks good against the blackstone, obviously. And then they said it was a pretty big flex, or a good flex, that we put this in. So yeah, we're going to do that. I transitioned this corner relatively nicely, I think. And then we have it going into the tunnel. Another thing that I think I'm going to do, this is the center here. I think we're going to place in some like shroom lights or glowstone or something underneath the carpet to light this up a little bit better. And another thing that I may do, I don't know yet, is we may put in some crying obsidian in the ceiling. And this double placing of blocks is getting really annoying. I don't know what's going on with my mouse, but I was thinking about putting in some of this crying obsidian in a strip all the way down. We have quite a bit of it from our piglin farm, and I know where we can get some more if need be, but we're going to need to dig this thing out. Now, another thing that I changed was the solid blackstone walls. I went for some nether brick here. So I did some math. This tunnel is 870 blocks long. 5x5 tunnel. There is a lot of work that needs to be done. If we dig out the walls and the roof to place blocks, it's 34,800 blocks that need to be dug out. And then replacing the walls and the roof is about 13,000 blocks that we're going to be placing. So, when doing a little bit more math, 870 blocks long, obviously, each strip, times 5 strips, it's 4,350 blocks that go into each wall. So 870, we'll divide that by 64, and it's just under 14 stacks of blocks that we need for each section. So 14 stacks of blocks here, 14, so on and so forth. So this is going to eliminate about a shulker's worth of blocks by putting in the nether brick here. So we're going to need a shulker and a half. We're going to need a shulker and a half, which equates to 3 shulkers, which we have. So I actually have enough blackstone to do the walls, but we're going to need, 2 more shulkers worth of blackstone to do the ceiling, and that's if I put the obsidian in, which we're going to need 14 stacks of that. But we need to do some digging. And I think what I'm going to do is we are going to go over to Twitch in just a little while, and we're going to do a live stream of us digging this tunnel out. So if you guys are already not following, head over to twitch.tv/ZAP_113, and you guys can watch me dig this out. We'll have, our normal story time or life lessons. That's what we do in our streams. So yeah, we're going to get to doing a live stream. We're going to dig some of this tunnel out, and I will see you guys after. So we did do some work in a live stream last night where we dug out this tunnel all the way up at least. We still have the walls that we need to take out and do some digging across them. And we have some messes that we made. We had a little bit of lava that fell down and ruined some of the carpet in a few spots. So we are going to have to get out of here. We are going to have to get some more wool and get these guys covered up, as well as do some digging for the walls. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is do a secondary live stream. Now, I went and AFK'd at my blaze farm to get some blaze rods because we have an order in for Jesse B for some blaze rods. And in doing so, I accidentally just jumped off the cliff heading back towards my base, and we fell in lava and died. We lost all of our pickaxes and stuff like that. So yeah, we're gonna need to go back to the spawn town and get some more pickaxes. I think we need 1, 2, 3, 4, like 5 more pickaxes roughly to finish this out. And this unfortunately is our only netherite pickaxe left, because when we fell into the lava, we had the shulker box on us that had all of the other pickaxes. I can't believe I did it. So we got ourselves our 36th death. But yeah, we're going to go to the spawn town. We're going to get some more pickaxes made up. And then we're going to do a live stream. So make sure you guys are following me over there on Twitch so you guys can check these out. And of course, if you missed the live stream, be sure to check out the VOD. The Shivering Strider head actually shivers. That is the coolest thing. Foxy, you are a genius, a madman, a scientist, whatever you want to call it, but that is the coolest thing ever. So we did a total of 3 live streams, 6.5 hours, I believe, of me messing around in this tunnel, talking to you guys, and we have it fairly completed. As you can see, we kind of blended in some blackstone and some crying obsidian into the nether tunnel portion that goes up to my bridge, and then we started work out here in the main area, and we kind of bled in the nether rack down the tunnel a little ways and the crying obsidian. I really like the way this turned out. About here is where we stop the nether rack, and then it goes to tunnel. So we did this wall on one stream, we did this wall on one stream. I do believe that we filled this in, and we kind of dug this area out across the 3 streams. And one thing that I thought would look better than a solid line like this nether brick here would be dotting this crying obsidian everywhere. And I do think it turned out very well, and you guys on stream really loved it as well. These hard lines across the top here of nether brick kind of suit these little eyeballs. And it looks really good. And we did get quite a distance down the tunnel with the eyeballs. That's what I'm going to call these. These are the eyeballs. And what I would like to do for the rest of the episode is kind of get these going a little bit more down the tunnel. And this is going to take some work. So we have to break these 3 carpets here so that we can place these blocks in like this, and then this one down here. And then what we have to do is dig this out, obviously, and place some blackstone in. Dig out the middle, place the gold block in, and we're going to continue this for quite a ways. So here we have the tunnel to the industrial district with the gold farm and stuff like that. I want to see how these are going to line up with this, because this is going to be mirrored on this side. And so we may have to shift this tunnel one way or the other. And then down quite a ways, I think at negative 384 down there, is another tunnel on this side for my mining district, so I want to get that far with this and see what we need to move, and potentially move some nether portals. Now, another thing that I was thinking about doing throughout this entire tunnel is potentially putting these mini blocks down, because we have a spot here, and even up here that we could place them to make them look like a trophy. So if we place this respawn anchor like that, we'll place this one like that. You know, we could be running through the tunnel and see these guys, and that looks pretty cool. We could even get like the gold blocks and put them here, because this is our gold farm tunnel. There's going to be other farms there, but this would tell me maybe a hay bale and like a gold block or something like that could be cool, or an iron block and a gold block, because we will have an iron farm eventually. The other tunnel that we had was right in here somewhere. I just closed that off. We are going to go over to the gold farm eventually and fix that, but this was just an idea I had. Now, these are spawnable spaces, so we may potentially run through and place down some torches, like the soulfire torches or the soulfire lanterns all the way through here, because I just got attacked by a magma cube, and we definitely don't want that. So now that we've moved this tunnel and everything should be good, we're going to continue on going to the mining tunnel. Looks like we are going to need to move this tunnel. So what I'm going to do is probably dig all of that out and that out. So let's see this. So it should be, we're 5 tall. We're going to need to mess around with this portal just a little bit. So let me get this obsidian dug. Alright, we stepped this back a little bit. We dug all this out. And what I want to try here is we're going to make this portal kind of weird. And I'm not sure if this is actually going to light. Because it's 3 wide, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 5 tall. I didn't know that was a thing. I mean, you learn something new every day. Now, I also think what I'm going to have to do is, let's put the obsidian back in here. That leaves us 1 piece. And I want that back, please. Thank you. And we're going to do this. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to do that and hope that we don't run into any pigmen. And we should be able to get our 2 pieces of carpet back. That is going to look not too bad. I mean, it's different than that, obviously. We've got the portal here that's kind of being weird. We could step this back and then run our wall over to kind of close that off. It wouldn't look too bad, but this doesn't look bad. It's different. And this will go to our mining district. Nice. So we're down quite a ways in the tunnel. We've still got about 500 blocks to go that way. And that is where we're going to kind of end this project today anyway. I think we're good here. And I want to go all the way to the other end of this tunnel and do some work at the end. Alright, so this is the end of the tunnel here. And I think what we want to do is not too much. I think we want to go ahead and place in kind of a line like that to show the end of the tunnel. I like what's going on right there, and we have them here. It's too bad I didn't move this tunnel over so it was centered up in these this basalt pillar, because that would have looked pretty good. We do want to get rid of the trapdoors. And I know that lava is being put down in these, so we may put in something and have a little bit of lava going down. Let's see. We could put that there, and we could go up and then put lava in here. It's not going to flow all the way down because of this trapdoor here. Which means we could do something like that, and I hardly think that that will be noticeable. And then we can kind of fix this side as well. And I'm almost thinking what we should do is kind of build... What are you doing? I think this will work. Because what I want to do is right here. I've got this guy. This guy. And we're going to place that in there, kind of hidden. I think we'll put a sign. People will notice that that's different. And this is so people can grab soul speed boots and they can run on my path. Because right now we have soul sand here. And eventually we're going to place soul sand in this whole row. These 3 rows to be specific. So I think what we need to do is put a sign that says this is soul speed boots. I think we need to move our sign somewhere other than here. And I do believe that we can fly over to the little hub that Liara set up with all of the different building blocks for this tunnel, and we can get a little bit of lava going in here. And I think that's all we want to do. So let me grab a couple of signs and we're going to change this up. Alright. we ran all over to get the things that we needed to make these banners here. And these are something I've made quite a few different times. And this just... I love this banner. So anyway, we're going to place those guys in like so. And then I'm thinking I may do something like this. Now, can we get this to go all the way down? I guess I could get some bone meal. It doesn't look terrible. But I still want people to get into here and have a little bit of decoration kind of leading into the base. I was almost thinking about doing some kind of like little arch right here in the middle, but that would kind of throw the angle of this guy off. So I'm going to put here, I think, my name, and then we may do another one of those with the arrow, which we have to find, which is right there. Boom. Do something like that. How does that look? Not bad, but I think I think we can put another sign here, and we'll do another color, and we'll say, please use the soul speed boots. That's not the way we want to do that. Like that. Please use soul speed boots. So at some point this thing is going to be those eyes that come all the way down, and I'm not sure where they're going to end, but we're probably going to stop them, wherever they end up. Obviously we're going to stop them where they end. Now what I mean is we're going to stop them somewhere in this general vicinity wherever it ends up, and then eventually you're only going to be able to go across this soul speed path here. So if you don't have a pair of soul speed boots, this is going to be quite slow to get to my base. So that's why we're going to use the soul speed boots. Now we did do some testing, I believe it was last episode, where these will get the guys down and back at least one time. So not too many people have visited my base, but we are now having a nice entrance to get to it. We may move these banners. As a matter of fact, I like them, but I think they would look better sitting here and then maybe here. something like that. Let's see how that looks. Yeah. We'll mess around with it a little bit. Now, I did grab some soul torches for my project in the rest of the tunnel. I'm going to definitely probably turn these into the soul lanterns. I know I have a ton of iron nuggets back at the base from our piglin bartering farm. And we will grab more soul speed boots. I may utilize some of these levels that I have down at the bottom to enchant the soul speed 2 boots with soul speed 2 books. This way we're not wasting stuff. But we have spent a long time on this project here. We have 6.5 hours just inside this. We had a goof where we died. All kinds of fun things. It's been a fun episode. We did some live streams in it, and hopefully this episode will be going up at the time of recording. This episode should already be up, so it may be a little late, and hopefully not. So if we can get this episode up tonight, time of recording, then I am planning on doing a live stream tomorrow night. So be sure you guys are following me over on Twitch. Make sure you're joined in the Discord or you're following me over on Twitter. This way you can get notified if you're not following me on Twitch. Follow me on all the things so you know when we're streaming, okay? So as always, check that description down below for all of those different links. Be sure to smash that like button if you guys did enjoy the video. Head over to the notification bell and make sure you get notified so you know when these videos go out. And check the link, or in the description down below, you will find the links to all of the other Truly Bedrock members' YouTube channels. Go check them out. A lot of great content over there, as we've said many, many times before. And as always, guys, that's going to do it for me today. So if you did enjoy the video, please make sure... Oh, no, get away from me, man. Oh, make sure to smash that like button, and I will see you guys on the next one. That Enderman ruined the outro. We got another one. No, I can't. What a way to end an episode. Where'd he go? Where did he go? All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one.